Hello, Bahamas. We're bringing you greetings from the 10th Annual Crab Fest in Fresh Creek, Andros. We're having a wonderful time down here already. We kicked off last night with a great gospel fest, and tonight we're going to have the official opening, as well as a lot of wonderful entertainment for the rest of the weekend, and more food. I'm standing here right now with one of the special icons, I'd like to say, of the Crab Fest. This is an Andros bow crab. It's a male crab. You can tell by the big biters and also by the narrow part of the shell right down the middle. What are some of the essential elements in a crab habitat?
Well, you know, the crab habitat is definitely one of the centerpiece of the Crab Fest. And the Crab Fest being a cultural event to highlight crabbing as a culture of the Androsians and also of all the Bahama Islands wherever you have crabs. We decided that we want to put together an area where you can show all the different environments that affect the growth and development of the crab. And here you have the pine forest, you have the coppice, the wetlands with the coca plum and the mangroves and the beach and the creeks and a blue hole here. And all of these different areas together makes up the natural environment of Andros where the crabs live. And this is beautiful, you know, everybody could come, and if you look around the perimeter of the area, you'll see all the different write-ups on the area's terrestrial terrains that affect the entire life cycle of the Andros land crab. Yeah, but crab is an animal that lives in water and land. They have gills, and they could breathe underwater, and they have some type of lung structure they could breathe above land.
All right, it's an education, a crab education. Peter's about to explain to us the difference between an Andros bow crab, which is the male, and the Andros sow crab, which is the female. Now, Peter, what do you have in your right hand? This is the bow?
Right hand, this is the bow crab, and if you look underneath here, we call that the flap, and that's a narrow flap. And okay? And also the biter is extremely huge. The pincher, it has an enormous pincher. This is the bow crab. The sow crab here on my left has a broad flap underneath, and is normally smaller and has smaller pincher.
This is prepared with the crab, the lobster, and all the herbs and spices. My secret, I will not reveal.
Okay.
After which, it's rolled. It's placed in a soft flour tortilla, like this.
Okay.
And we roll it. That's why it's called a crab and seafood roll.
Right.
You can do it with conch. You can do it with dry fish.
Okay.
We roll it like that.
Yes.
We take it and roll it in the napkin, like that. 1 minute in the microwave, and it's the best you ever had.
Now, Crab Fest isn't Crab Fest without large piping pots of Andros crab soup. Now tell me, how do you make Andros crab soup? What's the first thing that you start doing?
First thing you do, you cut your onion.
Okay.
Next thing you do, you cut your sweet pepper.
Yeah.
Next thing you do, you put your crab fat in.
Okay.
Then you put your crab body.
Okay.
Then you put your crab leg.
Okay.
Then you put your sweet potato.
Yeah.
Your cassava.
Yeah.
Then you put your thyme.
Okay.
Your salt. You season what you're going to put into it. Let it boil down, and you put a little flour.
Yes.
Stick in the soup.
Okay.
Then you put your dough.
Okay. All right. Now this is an example of crab and dough, right?
Yes. We get the flour. We knead the dough. Like about an hour ahead of cooking the crab and dough.
And then to eat it, you crack open the crab.
Yeah, you crack open the crab and take the dough and dip it in the fat.
Andros is the pace setter in domestic tourism. It is home of the legendary Chick Shiny, a pioneer in dive tourism, the #1 destination for bone fishing, and leader in cultural heritage tourism. Tonight, I'm humbled for this opportunity to welcome you here to our 10th annual Andros Crab Fest 2007.